Hello, hello, and welcome back to another episode of the lovely little single player Let's Play that I have here. And boy, is there a lot of stuff to be done today, and there's also a lot of stuff that I've already done. Like you can see behind me, maybe. This is where I'd been gathering all my wool so that I could go and, raid that ancient city which you saw. And speaking of the ancient city, of course, there's a few developments in that as well, but I'll show that a little bit while later. Right now, what I wanted to show is this lovely little contraption that we have made. It was, well, I mean, we have copied it, if you will. It was made by Il Mango, and this is a lovely mud generator, mud farm thingy, if you will. And so easy. It's literally so easy to use. You just right and left. That's it. All you need is dirt, just a lot of dirt which you place in here. So the dirt goes into this dropper over here, which keeps on refilling you while you stand here and do this. And this one has water bottles in it, as though these, and you just add in, if I can show, yes, there you go, this one. You just have a lot of empty bottles into this one, which then get filled up, which then get used up over here, and then they go back into the system, if you will, into this hopper. From this hopper they go into a, I can't show, yes, there you go, this pin, sorry, hopper down below, which goes back into this, and well, you get the idea. So that is lovely. Aha, so having seen the lovely little mud farm that we have made, I think it's time for the next part, which would be for me to show off exactly what I did in the ancient cities. Now, I say that as if I did something great, but well, it's just a simple run or two or three, in the ancient city, which got us to have like a decent amount of loot, which I will show off soon, of course. But first, let's see what happened in those runs. Alright, so as you go through this lovely little time-lapse footage of me being absolutely fearless inside this ancient city, which is an exact contrast to what you saw last episode. Well, the difference is, of course, that after that I did read up everything about, like, okay, so how the warden spawning works, what are the warning levels, and everything I got to know now. And as you can see, it's not as fun for me personally to know exactly how things are gonna work before heading into them. So like when I went in for the first time previously, I genuinely had no clue, and so I was scared at every sound that I made. And now I know that okay, yeah, there's no reason to be scared. I know that even if I make a sound and by chance something gets activated, that's fine. I still have like a few things. So it kind of I wouldn't say makes it like unenjoyable, but it definitely takes down the fun a little bit for me. Again, that's a personal opinion, of course, everyone works differently. So yeah, that was just my 2 cents of rambling that I wanted to do while you go through this lovely time lapse, I suppose. Right, thank you so much for listening through my ramblings. As I said, again, it was a very personal thing just for me. It's like I would love to explore the unknown without exactly knowing and reading up beforehand and how the mechanics work and everything, of course. And once I did that, I went through and read the rest of the parts. So I was like, okay, cool. So now we can do like a actual, you know, just gathering the loot run instead of just exploring, because we did the exploring. Anyways, I already said all that. So, well, would you have a look at the loot? We got 12 echo shards, which I think which can be used to make a compass which like shows you the direction of where you last died and where your items are, which I feel is not exactly that important given that I can see like the coordinates right here and so sort of thing. But yeah, it's a lovely thing. I'll make one, of course. We also have 15 sculk catalysts. I got 7 diamond ores while I was trying to mine my way out of the ancient city one of the times. I got some glowberries, which is actually good. We picked up a Skulk Shrieker just for the heck of it, why not? I got projectile protection too, and the 2 swift sneak books. Now, look at this lovely bad boy. Fortuna Sick has been like forged to perfection, if you will. Like, look at that. I'm breaking 3, mending, fortune 3, and efficiency 5. Love this axe. And we also got like mending, fire protection 4, and unbreaking 3, but the curse of vanishing, of course, why not? So the mending on this came from actually a mending book which I got in the ancient city. We also have like an extra 58 skulk here, and we got one entire stack here, so that's a lot of stuff. There's the wool, and nothing else was that interesting, I guess, except, oh, we have 8 of these fragments now. Ho ho, I need just one more to make a new music disc, and like that would be amazing. We also got like a looting 2 book, another swift sneak, and aqua affinity, and just pointless books. Unbreaking 3, sure, maybe it might be good. We got a few diamond horse armors. Oh, this is still, I haven't stopped gushing over this. But anyways, we got 3 enchanted golden apples in total, and 4 of just normal golden apples, nothing fancy in those. And yeah, that was the loot from the ancient city, and I would say, yeah, we are absolutely done. We are done with ancient cities for now, for the foreseeable future at least. And I'll probably get back to them someday if I decide to make a farm or something like that. Whatever, we'll see. But for now, we have another project that we need to begin. And that project involves me going to the swamp biome and making a slime farm. That's right, we're not gonna be making a underground slime chunk based slime farm this time. I thought, you know what, let's do it different. Let's make a swamp slime farm. So yeah, I shall meet you at the swamp then. Aha, so a little while later, we have a roughly 45 by 45 uh, area, which has been more or less covered up to y equals 64, and that's that. So let's get to work on actually building the farm then, shall we? Perfect. There we go. AFK spot has been made. So it's time to AFK for a little while, and I'll figure out after a while how much of slime do we get. But the slime farm has been made. That's project 1 done for today. So it's AFK time now. Aha, so there may have been some issues in the sense that I said that I'm gonna go AFK now, and I went AFK all the way up top there, and I had the Minecraft client running in the background while I went off to play Valorant, and then that was 4 hours ago, and I completely forgot that I had this here. And I remembered it, and I switched off the Minecraft client, and now I am back in, and I don't know how much we have in here. So let's hope it has worked. Oh, it did. Oh, wait. Oh, all the hoppers are clogged, which means I must have lost so much. Oh, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Look at the amount that we've... Oh, even this thing is full. Not that it matters, like I said, but look at that. That's a double stack full of slime balls. I don't know if I'll use any more than this. But yeah, so that's that. We'll take around 4 stacks for now. Even that feels a bit too much because, like, what will I do with that? That much amount of slime. But we'll take 4 stacks of it. I'll probably just make bouncy castles and stuff for no reason. But anyways, for now this is way more than enough. I literally don't have a food source yet, by the way, just so you know. This is what I'm working off, baked potatoes. I still don't have a food source. I have more iron than I'll probably ever use. I have incredibly lot of slime, which I don't know how much of it will I'll use. Aha, so after the great success of our bamboo farm, unexpected rather, success of our bamboo farm, and we have completed the first project for the day. The second one is right here in my hand. This, well, actually I needed that bamboo. Thank you. Yeah, so we're gonna make a bamboo farm, of course. But yeah, here's the difference. We've made like those flying machine bamboo farms, and then the horribly inefficient, if you are Z-God, of course, or Zod, or whatever the name he goes by these days, You have made some horrendously, inefficiently bad farms which have some amount of bamboo. But we are not gonna be making that. We are gonna be making the bamboozler. Ah, the bamboozler as designed and made by the one and only the legend of the community, Etho. And it's a lovely farm. I mean, it requires a lot of bone meal, which I don't have on me right now. Of course, it's in the chest. Don't worry. We have a skeleton farm, so I'm like, I think we can afford it. It requires a lot of bone meal. It's like a one tick farm, except that one zero tick. Sorry, it's like a zero tick farm, but except there's no zero tick left in the game now because they removed it a decent. Wow, they removed it a long time ago. I completely forgot. That was 1.15 when last you could use one ticks. We are in 1.20. Time flies by. Anyway, so let's get to making the lovely bamboozler farm. Yeah, I think this should be fine. I think we just need like a 7 by 4 or something like that area. So I'll dig a little bit more than that, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, huh, 8, 9. Let's say 9 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ish. Yeah, I think this area is good. Cool. Alright, the hole has been dug. Let us begin. So I think we need like a 7 by 4 space. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Which means that the dirt or well, the bamboo which I have left upstairs. Excellent. So the bamboo I think will go here. Let's do that and have the bamboo here. Perfect. Now we go with the dispensers over here. One here, one here, one here, and this. Perfect. I don't think we need these anymore. Perfect. With that, we go into the hoppers. A hopper here, 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 hopper here. Mm-hmm. 5. Perfect. That's all. That's all the redstone in a sense around this system. Okay, now we need the repeaters and the comparators. A repeater going in here. It's apparently a thing that barrels can do, like you can place redstone on top of them and it's still usable. And you can send a redstone current through them and it's still usable. So that's a lovely thing. Right, and I think a comparator in subtract mode over here. Aha, perfect. This remains in subtract mode. Now that is an issue because it remains on by itself somehow. Oh, because of this. Ah, interesting. So I can't have him here. Interesting. I completely did not realize that. Okay, and now when we have this on, the circuit works and we can, so this is where we control the whole farm. Basically this is how the circuit will work. This is technically a zero tick constantly on, which would have all the dispensers on at the same point and all of the bone meal would just start on, pushing it, and then there would be pistons above which would break this. So you get the idea. It's a rather easy farm, if you will. Okay, so it just barely touches the surface, so that is perfect. At best we'll have a few blocks above the surface. That's excellently well. All right, excellent. Now we have an observer which detects this. I hope it's in the correct way. Yes, it is. Perfect. And so now is the hard part with the slabbing and stuff. Now I've never really done this, if you will, the redstone staircase, so that will be a first for me. Now, oh, I should probably fill this area in. That would make it easier for me, honestly. Yes. Right. Now, how would this go? It should be here, I assume. Yes, and then one over here, I assume. Yes. Okay, this stuff is easy. I say in before it doesn't even work. We'll find out. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. And one here, if you will. Perfect. I think that is it, is it? Yes. I mean, I will have to cover the whole thing in glass, which I just realized maybe I should dye the glass. So, onto our dyeing area. Ah, holy. Ooh, okay, so I just went through a bit of a heart attack and all the stages of grief in that last half an hour. Yes, it's been half an hour since I last saw you. So I was playing, and for some reason, the electricity got a bit, decided to get a bit weird. Something tripped, I don't know, whatever, but the lights went off for a while, which means my PC shut down and the world got corrupted. And I swear, when I tried to open it and it said that, oh, the world is corrupted, I almost cried. Because the last backup I had, that was 10 days ago. So that is 10 days worth of work which was gone. And I swear, for the last half an hour, I've been trying a few different things. And finally, I got them back. I think the advancements and stuff is gone because like I had to toggle the coordinates again, and the last time that I logged in a few seconds ago, look, the world generation has been happening and the advancements seem to be gone because like for example, if I pick up a bucket of lava, I feel like I should get that advancement again because I got the diamonds advancement and everything again. Yeah, there you go. So that is completely fine by me. The advancements, I don't care. As long as no items have been lost, as long as the things are here, and as long as this world works, oh boy, I'm happy. Then for the top, we cover the piston, the bamboo as well. Aha! Except for the soul sand, it seems. We cover everything else. Okay. Okay. Perfect. So that has worked out. Excellent. And let me get the bone meal and we will get this noise machine started. Alright, so we have all the bone meal in here, which should be, there you go, going into the dispensers right about now, as we can see. Excellent. Let's see if this works. Oh ho ho ho, of course it works. Nice. Aha! So that is it for this episode, and look at this lovely machine. Look at that bamboo behind me. Boy, do I love this machine. Once again, this was made by Etho. I'll leave a link in the description, of course, to his episode where he has explained it as well. It's a lovely thing. And I'll see you in the next one then. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, of course, please do consider liking, subscribing, and sharing the video. Do leave a comment down below. And I'll see you in the next one then. Bye.